Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yuki firing for you. Here are some more Deadpool replays. We're going to do some Cosmic Dragon replays. Got 3 replays for you guys. And let's just jump right on into them. So Cosmic Dragons is just floater.deck. And oh, don't do that script error shit. No, please don't. None of that. Please. But this is the Cosmic Dragons. It's a really fun deck. I like them a lot. And I'm playing against like some type of elemental hero, like pretty much like Dark Magician girl shit. Goes for the Dark Magician is like, wow, man, it's got the sack. And then the dude is like you, he says like, Yugi, do you even Dark Magician? And so like, no, bro, I Dark Hole. It's like, but I do Dark Hole. I know that answer. That Dark Hole is like freaking awesome. Attack for 1600 points of damage because supply unit and this gets destroyed. I don't really care. It's got the Divine Wrath, which is kind of surprising to actually see that because notably see that, but it's got the Eye of Timaeus, summons Prisma. Prisma's effect reveals the Amulet Dragon. Since Dark Magician goes into the Eye of Timaeus, goes into the Amulet Dragon, like, holy shit. And it, oh no, don't do this to me. Oh no, error occurred, that's not good. Okay, let's load up replay number 2. Hopefully this isn't an error. Okay, that's not good. Okay, no script errors this time. Maybe it was with Amulet Dragon. Maybe something's bugged with Eye of Timaeus. Not 100% sure, but hopefully this isn't an error. So we're fighting, like, Chaos Anti-Meta. And this was sort of a lengthy duel, I think. I don't quite remember. It's been a little while. But I have the supply unit that have my my Cosmic Dragons. I have the Pot of Avarice. Go supply unit set to set the Beyond in my turn. He gets the BLS, which is like, wow, good card. And attacks into my Photon Dash. Attacks Photon Dash, get the draw, go with Bind's effect. So summon the Suwani, that's how you pronounce his name now, and I draw into another Cosmic Dragon Comet Trail. He's got that Dimensional Prison, I do into my Incarnation, which is a really good card. I summon my Chewin, go for the Armades, because if he doesn't stop the summon, it means he can't stop it with my Armades. And Thrasher's pretty much going to die right then and there. Set the Cosmic Dragon of Incarnation, and I'll end my turn with that. This was a lengthy duel because Reaper was sitting there looking pretty. Sets the Reaper, sets the Black Horn, and ends his turn. I could have Phoenix Chained the Reaper, but at the same time, it's like I didn't really see a point in it. Because it's like, there's no point in my opinion. Attack, and his Reaper's like, fuck you. I wanted to say the Phoenix Chains because I wasn't 100% sure what he was playing. I wanted to preserve my Phoenix Chains or something else. But he does get the MST. And he ends up setting MST. He sets his Doom Caliber Knights. And it's a pretty useless card right now. I get the Torrential Tribute. And I'm going to go ahead and attack into the Doom Cow. And it's like, bye-bye Doom Cow. Bye-bye Doom Cow. Gets another Black Horn of Heaven. And he banishes 2 for the BLS in defense mode. It's like, you're really that afraid? And I'm going to Phoenix Chain hitting BLS. He's going to chain his MST to my Phoenix Chain. I'm going to chain my second Phoenix Chain to his BLS. It's kind of another reason why I didn't hit a Reaper, because Reaper wasn't a threat. It was just a nuisance. I'd rather say Phoenix Chains for something like this. That would have been a big nuisance. Can now I just ram over it with my Armades and you can't do jack shit about it. Get the Soul Charge. This thing is busted as hell, but I'm not going to use it right now because there's no point. Attacking to the BLS, getting rid of it, and we're going to set the Torrential Tribute in my turn. I have enough for the Cosmic Dragon Comet Shell, but I wanted to preserve them for the Soul Charge, because I didn't really want to waste the Cosmic Shell right now. I think I do use it eventually. I get my MST, which, like, awesome. Gonna activate MST, hitting one of his back. We hit the D Prisms, like, hell yeah, now we're going to try to Soul Charge. Like, Soul Charge, action, go! So I'm going to try to go for the all-powerful Synchro, which is this guy. But he does Black Horn. It's like, son of a bitch! Like, you no fun! You don't want to let me have my fun! It's kind of weird. This is weird anti-meta. It sets the Magic Drain. And it's pretty lengthy. It's actually really lengthy little duel. Like right up to 32 turns, I think. And it's closed data. I don't do anything because, you know, there's no point. Get Shard Greed. It's just like really slow pace right now. It's actually Shard Greed. It ends his turn. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting kind of annoyed. So I think I start trying to make plays. So I go in and activate the Cosmic Comet Trail, and to target my 3 monsters, I target the Tuner, the Bion, and the Synchro, which he activates the Magic Drain. Like, you know what? I have another one in hand, and I'm going to use it anyway, so I'll just use it to get rid of it. So I can get my 2 draws, and I end up drawing into the Mirror Force, and I don't set the water. I don't know why. Nor do I set the warning. I think it's kind of weird that I didn't do that. It's got the Vanity Theme, which is not going to do jack shit to me because of being 2800 attack, and the fact that I do have ways to get around it, so it's not really too big of a deal. So I get Chewin. I get a Spring Link to set Chewin in my turn. I don't know why I didn't set Warning or Mirror Force. To me, I don't know why. So if you're wondering, don't ask. I have no idea myself. Shard Greed effect, just draw 2 off of that. Nice little +2 off of that. Shard Greed, and he's going to set the Mirror Force. So I get another Solar Charge, and I have my turn. Like, why am I not doing this? I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Probably because I was hoping he would do something stupid. And he's got the Bomb Trap Pull. I'm just kind of biding my time, just trying to figure out what to actually do. I get the Dragon of Fire and set that as like in my turn. And I think like my opponent's about having done with it too. So he Charge Greed, draws 2, summons the Witch, goes for the Black Rose, and he Black Rose nukes, which I Chain Compulse to return my Armadas back to my extra deck. So I think that's kind of what I was waiting for. So we definitely can just do that, and I just get my shit. He gets rid of his back row. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I get Chewin's effect as well as Suwana's effect. And I special summon the Bion from the deck, and I special summon another... No, I special summon the Bixie, Cosmic Dragon of Water, from my deck. Special summons the Thrasher, and goes and attacks into my Bion, which I don't really care. I use the effect. I special summon the Plow, Cosmic Dragon of Wind. And he ends his turn. Vanity's Fiend wouldn't actually hurt this deck because it's just special summon. But I get another Supply Unit! Haha! Supply Unit and Soul Charge! I summon you, and I summon you! Come forth, my minions! Haha! Sync all up for this badass thing who's now unaffected by spells and traps. Now, I can't attack turn to use Soul Charge, but I now have monsters unaffected by spells and traps. Here, I believe he Dark Hole. Like, yeah, I'm going to give him that Dark Hole. Like, no, I'm sorry. The Wind Dragon says, screw you, and just flips you off. Like, it's just so stupid. The deck is really dumb. I get another Cosmic Dragon Comet Show, my final one. It's like, yeah, I'm going to use my Pot of Avarice now to return these guys back to the deck and draw 2 because I'm an ass. Get the Mask Chameleon, summon up the Beyond, and I'm going to go ahead and attack into the Cyber Dragon with my Gong Fu, and my Beyond's going to attack the other one, which is a Donzulug, which is sort of interesting because you don't typically see that all that much, but you can kind of see how this deck can sort of play with the grind game. It really does it very well, in my opinion, because of the mass amount of things you do. Some of the Chaos Sorcerer, I'm mourning that. It's like, no, you're not getting that Chaos Sorcerer. Go screw yourself, young man. You don't get that Chaos Sorcerer, because I know what he was going to do. But either way, I had Mask Chameleon, so it didn't really fully 100% matter. I'm going to go ahead and attack into the Thrasher with the Beyond, and attack into his Kaiko with the Kung Fu. And then Vanity's Fiend is just sitting there looking pretty, not doing anything because he can't bring it out. Draws to a Black Horn of Heaven, he can't even use that, so he sets that. And he knows he has enough life points to survive, so it's like -12, but I do top deck the MST, and I do MST because I kind of don't want to be Mirror Forced, even though this thing will survive. But I want to try to dish out as much damage as I possibly can to my opponent, and this is basically what I'm doing here. It's like, hi, like, unaffected here, I don't really care about your stuff. Like, I really don't. So, this is where he surrenders, because he gets the Doom Caliber Knight, and I believe he surrenders. No, he summons Doom Cal. It's like, I guess he's trying to get as much damage as he possibly can. It's like, okay, I take 300. Supply Unit, Bion's effect. Doom Cal is forced to negate Bion's effect, or Bion. I don't know how to pronounce it, really. So, that's negated, but Supply Unit allows me to get a free draw, which I draw into another one, actually, which is hilarious. It's like, I'm the top deck king, guys. Like, I top deck out my ass sometimes. Get my second Mirror Force, but we're gonna summon Beyond, and pretty much just GG, attack for 16, and, you know, that was a good game, you know, very, very lengthy, very, very long. It was a pretty long, drawn-out game, and I don't really like that kind of stuff. Oh wait, here we're playing against Battery Man, which is a deck I want to try with the new card, the 9V, 9-volt one, because that actually looks pretty cool. But who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Battery Man or Floater.deck? I'm gonna continue calling it Floater.deck because all it does is float. Like, I swear, it's Reborn Tengu on crack. So flip up the Suan because if he dies, I don't care. Because I get another one, I get more! It's like, it's pretty much the deck that's like, I don't care if this thing dies, I'll replace it with another dragon! Ha ha ha. It's kind of like a 5-year-old kid who has no respect for his toys, like, I had to say that, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I had to say that. Batterman AAA Special Summons itself. Sacks for the charge effect, summons up the AAA. He was going to try to OTK out of his ass too, but you know what, I said... You know, I have to say no to that. Warning, you're not gonna get that. I'm sorry. Like, he can't OTK me because of the floating I can actually do. But at the same time, I just don't want to deal with it. Activate this. He dies. And then this, both activate now. This card is so good. I love it. I love this card so much. And I special summon this guy. And he's forced attack into this. Like, okay, I synchro summon Catastrophe during your battle phase. And you wanna know how I did that? Simple. I cheated out my ass. I cheated. I'm a dirty cheater. Summon up the Fire Dragon, and we're gonna go ahead and attack into the Charger with the Catastor, and we're gonna attack into that with the Fire Dragon. So I could have an Armadas, but you know I felt Catastor was more necessary because it's just free destruction pretty much. So he gets like 3 short circuits, which like, man. This guy really tried to OTK my ass. And like I said, he wouldn't have because of the mass amount of stupidity I could dish out with this deck in terms of floating. So I attacked directly for 1900 and then another for 2700. And like he's not in the best position anymore. He really isn't. Because now I can pretty much just do my own little thing there. But he is a top decking Honest, which like gonna save him for a little bit. It's gonna save him for a little bit. It really is. So I top deck a Cosmic Dragon Comet Trail, which I don't think I have enough for it. Actually, I did have exactly 3, but I want to save those for Soul Charge. But this thing is so good. And it's like, oh, Honest. I was hoping I can kill you now, but you know what? Oh, well. Top deck into the 9V. It's like, oh, shit. This is not good. 9V's effect gets this, banishes 2, summons this, uses the effect to pop my Catastor, and this, like, wow, that's a crappy thing that happened to me. Oh well, effect, summon up the Water Dragon. Attacks into this, okay, effect, and I use the Cosmic Dragon Chiwen's effect to special summon itself to the field. Use his effect to sum it up. Hey, Ben, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy, old pal? I love you, Ben. 9V's effect destroys himself. So it's like, 9V's gone away. It's a pretty good card. I do like it a lot. But I get my second Soul Charge. Like, I'm a sacky piece of shit. But I don't need it right now. I summon Mass Chameleon. Use effect to special summon the Suaning Cosmic Dragon of Fire. Sync up for the Moon Rose Dragon. Moonlight Rose Dragon. Sends that back to the hand. And I'm going to go attack for the game. Yeah, 11 turn duel, but Moonlight Rose, too fucking good. Anyway, that's the last Cosmic Dragon replay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the duels. And more duels definitely come with future decks, such as this Rank for Water deck and a lot of other things. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.